Going on YouTube? It is Harry back, and guess what? I guess I get to be like all those other videos, and this is my voice one day on testosterone. January 24th, 2020. I did it. I did it today. There's a lot of nerves today, and not bad nerves, but just a lot of nerves, especially like overnight. And I was like, this morning I was like, couldn't really eat, and I had to go to work, and I'm sitting at work, and I'm like, okay, like, when do we go? Luckily, time went by pretty quick, and I went to the doctor, got there, and she's usually like running early on time, but she was running late today, of course, and I was just sitting in the room for like a half an hour and waiting, and I just became more and more like confident and like calm. Like the nerves washed away, and I was like, I'm doing this, and it's okay. And so she comes in, we go over things, and then she's like, okay, like, take your pants off, and showed me how to like prep everything, and I've never done an injection on myself. I've only really ever had, I've had shots, I've had blood drawn, but I've never done one on myself. And you hear a lot about how like that's like one of the worst things. Like people kind of freak out. They have a ritual around it. Takes a while or whatever. And honestly, it was kind of like, I was like, oh, that's not that bad. Like I can do this. Like it wasn't like, oh my God, I don't think I can do this for like the rest of my life. I was like, oh, that's it. Like that's not that bad. Like perfect. It didn't really hurt, which is great. I was expecting there to be some pain. It didn't really hurt. It was weird to see something, go into your flesh, but like, it wasn't bad. Like I don't know. I mean, maybe the nerves will come back when I'm like not in the office and it's not like performing like I have to do this like now. We'll see. But I did it, and I today have just felt, I took the rest of the day off work, so it's been like a treat yourself kind of day, a self-care day, and I just haven't known what to felt like. It feels like I have to process so much, and I have all these feelings, but I don't know what to do with them. And so here I am. I did it, and we'll see how the next couple days progress. And like, it doesn't feel real right now, but it doesn't not feel real. I felt kind of like a huge release of emotion, like just, you could feel it leave your body after it happened. But yeah, it's done. And now I am a Friday morning tea shot guy. Which, you don't get to choose the day, really. I know that you don't get to choose the day, kind of the way it ends up working out, right? But Friday kind of isn't the day I wanted, but I'm okay with it. Like, I'm going to live with it. But, Friday's like, okay, if I want to take a 3-day weekend, then okay, I have to, or 4-day, if I travel, like, I have to travel with that now. Friday's a day that I'm likely to be traveling on, more so than, like, a Tuesday or a Wednesday or something like that. So that part kind of sucks. Not going to lie. But it's also good because it's a great way to end the week, a great way to start the weekend, and I think it's going to be, good. It's not going to be hard to forget. It would never be hard to forget, it would never be easy to forget, right? Whatever day you're injecting yourself. But I did it. We're going to see. You read on some of the Reddit pages and stuff, people felt things immediately. Well, I think there's no way of knowing because I just have far too many like emotions running through my body and like nerves and everything. Yeah, I'm really freaking tired, but I didn't sleep well last night. I was really kind of like all day. Do I want to say my voice sounds different? Like, no, I mean like there was a weird like moment at dinner tonight where it cracked, but I was like, it's just the sinuses. Like I've never had that, but nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. It's not going to change. Like that's absurd. You're just like seeking things, and it's kind of crazy, So I'm like, going back in a month, and I'm on a small dose right now, and so it's like, what am I going to see in a month? And that's kind of crazy to think about. Like, what am I going to see in a month? Like, in the last 2 months, like since, I saw her 2 months ago and then now, what's changed? Like, I did lose some weight, which is great. I've been really working hard on that. So it's like, okay, now I have like a weight goal, like, well, basically a fitness goal, take care. And then it's like, okay, is there going to be any changes? Like, what's going to be the changes on this low dose after a month? I don't know. We're going to find out. But like, a month isn't far away. And February is a really short month, it feels like. So we've got that. But it's nice. It's actually nice to have like targets. Like, for the next year, I have like a monthly goal. Like, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. For like anything, like, I have something to look for. Like, this is a definitive thing that's going to happen. So it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I did it. I have a lot of processing to do. But I did it. I'm not nearly as nervous or scared or whatever. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, there's still a lot of shit rolling around in my brain. But I feel good. I don't feel disappointed. I don't feel like I did anything wrong. I don't feel like I've progressed to where I can't go back if I have decided that I completely fucked up my life. So, day 1 is done, and this is my voice. One day on testosterone. Do we want to see muscles? I don't think we do. There's no muscles there. We'll see what they look like in a month and in a year, right? That's probably the most exciting. Anyway, Earl says hi. Say hi, Earl. Okay, have a good day, guys.